The Prime Minister will be taking oath on the 8th and then 9th of June. Will be heading to Hyderabad for that.
That's
swearing
categorical,
in.
not leaving any space for any
It's
doubt.
like Modi is saying to Naidu, first, let me take swearing in for my prime ministerial position, then you take swearing in.
And 9th we know because it was some astrology
I think it's also
related.
saying that, look, let's bargain, let's negotiate, but don't question the fact that I am the single largest party and I'm in power. It will be a test of
and not giving any chance to anybody. So this will all be done in very fast lightning speed. So all these rumors are put to test because we are living in an era of fake news and misinformation. Correct?
You're right, and especially being here in Delhi, because we've all seen the kind of, rumors circulating.
Yes.
Even, is it going to be Modi in the 3.0 BJP-led government where none of that, the announcement made the day after results, Prime Minister is taking oath on the 8th.
The process is now that Prime Minister will stake claim and then
first
he will have to prove his majority in Parliament. So they have time to negotiate. They're pulling that down, and I think the BJP is also will have to possibly, correct me if I'm wrong, Amitabh, will have to have the moderate side work around Nitish and Chandrababu Naidu, some ones from the Vajpayee era.
So as Nitish and Chandrababu have arrived in Delhi, the news now breaking, PM is to take oath. The NDA meeting is going to take place right now in a short while from now, and but there you have it, Prime Minister
Maria
going to be
Shakil
taking
joins
oath.
us live. Maria, what's the message you're picking up from the BJP?
Yes, so it is Prime Minister Modi who will be sworn in as the Prime Minister for the third time on 8th of June. And it will be Prime Minister Modi-led cabinet which will be sworn in, which will have a significant presence and role of various alliance partners. It will be an NDA government which will be sworn in on 8th of June. Remember, the Rashtrapati Bhavan is shut from today onwards for the next 4 days to ensure that the preparations are put in place for all the formalities which are needed for the swearing-in ceremony. It is going to be a historic occasion for the BJP-led NDA government, a big one. What will be the negotiations that will be extracted by Mr. Naidu and Mr. Nitish Kumar, that remains to be seen. Nitish Kumar is weakened in comparison to his earlier number of 2019. But because of the overall BJP numbers going down, Nitish Kumar will have a significant say. He'll have his cabinet presence as well. His party will have cabinet presence. Who will be the cabinet minister from Nitish Kumar's camp? That remains to be seen. And all that and much more will be decided in the next 48 hours. Because it's all building up to 8th. And at what time, I will try and get that detail as to what time the Modi 3.0 cabinet will be sworn in. It will be Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's returning to power.
Maria, you've tracked the BJP very closely. I want to ask you who you think is going to be that alliance troubleshooter. The one within the party who can take everyone along, because over the last decade, they haven't had the need for one. Who do you think will play that role?
I think it will be Home Minister Amit Shah, Mr. Rajnath Singh, Mr. Gadkari, and also the Prime Minister himself. Let's not forget then that when Nitish Kumar returned to the NDA fold, it was Prime Minister Modi who was directly in touch with Nitish Kumar without any go-between between the two leaders. It was Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah who ensured the entire transition from the Mahagathbandhan of the Nitish Kumar, of which Nitish Kumar was part of, to this. We'll be seeing a far more accommodative
kind of role. A George Fernandez kind of role. Do you see anyone playing that role?
Look, Veera, I'll say that the politics of India has seen a significant shift in the last 15 years. And I'm of the opinion that we'll be seeing a far more accommodative NDA, far more accommodative BJP. And if you look at the first tweet that was put out by Prime Minister Modi after that victory of the NDA, he had said that this was the faith that people have shown on the NDA. He did not talk about the BJP per se. He spoke about the BJP in the context of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. But again in Andhra Pradesh, he talked about the greater role of TDP and Janasena.
That's right. And Maria, so also, what does this indicate? The fact that you have these top leaders having arrived in Delhi, the NDA meeting is going to take place in a short while from now. But and all talk among us in the media was about what is going to be negotiated, how the hard bargains will be driven by the alliance partners like Nitish Kumar, like Chandrababu Naidu. But before that meeting takes place, you have this announcement that the Prime Minister will be taking oath for a third time on the 8th of June. So this, in a sense, sending a signal to the alliance partners?
Well, not really. I would say that the alliance partners do know that the oath-taking ceremony will be on 8th because Chandrababu Naidu will be sworn in as the Chief Minister on 9th. And on that day in Amravati, Prime Minister Modi will be also in attendance along with other alliance partners. So again, the message that will come on 8th is an NDA government with coalition partners taking oath under Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Modi
Maria.
as the Prime Minister being in attendance in Amravati a day after.
Maria, stay with us if you can. We just play a soundbite of Nitish Kumar after he landed in New Delhi.
सरकार तो बनेगी ही सरकार बनेगी सरकार तो बनेगी ही सरकार बनेगी सरकार तो बनेगी ही सरकार बनेगी
All right, so Nitish Kumar, it seems he said something on the lines that today itself the government will be formed today. Ishika also there with us. Right, Ishika, so Nitish Kumar having arrived in Delhi in a short while, we're going to have the NDA meeting taking place. Also the news that the swearing in will be taking place of Prime Minister Modi on the 8th of June.
Well, yes, Gargi, as you rightly pointed out, Nitish Kumar, in fact, has reached Delhi and we are reporting from outside his residence here in the national capital from K. Kamraj Lane, where just moments ago, Nitish Kumar has, in fact, gone inside and, what his, close aide, Sanjay Jha has said is that it is definitely that, Nitish Kumar will be attending the NDA meet that is going to happen at 4 p.m. today itself. Now, certainly, we have seen yesterday's number, how, in fact, JDU, by getting 12 seats in Bihar, in fact, has, again emerged as a kingmaker, this time on a national level. So certainly all eyes are on Nitish Kumar's next move and certainly we'll have to wait and watch as to, when he'll be going to the NDA meet and what are the demands that he will be putting forth. Because, we have listened to his close aides, be it KC Tyagi, be the other JDU leaders who say, that there is still a demand for the special status for the state of Bihar. So will that demand be put forth,